With word games being a big deal lately, thought we'd look at a couple of games that came standard with some of these old PCs that I've got. The first is Hangman, that came as a part of DiskMate 3.0 and above, which was included on Tandy 1000 computers. This is the basic Hangman word game that you're probably familiar with a point and click interface. This computer is a 1000 TL2, and you can see here it's just your basic version of Hangman. There's buttons for each letter and some very rudimentary graphics showing the Hangman status there. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It's basic deal of Hangman is you have just a set number of guesses at all the letters of the word, and if you take too many guesses then you lose. If you complete the word then you win. As you click on the letters, they stay clicked down so you can see which letters you've chosen. It also does have like a multiplayer function, which is just taking turns trying it out. See, there's one where you've succeeded. Now we'll see what it looks like when you lose. Not a whole lot to say about this. It's just Hangman, which is a common old word game. And there you go.
Wow.
So this was included starting with, I think, around the 1000 TL and SL and later models. There's also been, if you look around on YouTube, there's tutorials using Hangman as sort of like a simple game to learn programming with, because it's fairly rudimentary. You can depict it using only text characters if you want. Included with the floppy disk upgrade for the PCjr from IBM is a sampler disk that contains a number of small demonstration programs to give the user idea of what could be available with the system and give you something to play with when you first bring home the computer. I've gone ahead and copied the contents of this disk over to my SD card that I have loaded in my PCjr. You can see that upgrade module there, and I have another video discussing the way I had this set up. So we'll go ahead and load the demo program, and you can see that. And we'll load the word race program, and you can see it's very simple graphics here. None of these programs were super complicated, and it's the same. You get choice between easy and hard. It's the same basic idea. You guess a word letter by letter. The difference is only that it's depicted using a race rather than hangman. You still have a limited number of guesses to get that, and every time you get a wrong guess, the PC Junior character moves forward one step, and every one you get right, you move forward until you've solved it or lost. It's always the same, number of guesses you're allowed, regardless of the size of the word. The biggest difference between this, and the hangman version is you can't see a reference of what letters you've already chosen. You have to just remember that, so I guess that makes this a little bit more challenging. Although I think it's the same game, so it all comes down to the dictionary of words that each of them has. And that's it. Not a whole lot for this episode. It's just a couple of these to show today. Kind of compared to Wordle and some of the stuff around nowadays, it's not too sophisticated, but you can see the same general idea going back to the early 80s still being a thing. So hope you have a good day, and see you next time.